Yes, to Everaldo. Jairzinho. Yes. Great goal! That's beauty! Tremendous goal by Jason. And Jason. There's Socrates to Jairzinho! And he scored! And Jairzinho has set a new record. The first player ever to score in every World Cup match.
Eu fiquei numa emoção muito grande.
I was deeply moved. I remember crying. Even before the game was over, I was crying with happiness. And then there was the fourth goal.
It would be a goal held up as the best team goal ever scored in the World Cup. The move began in the 86th minute, with Tostão collecting the ball in his own half. By the time the ball was in the net, 8 of Brazil's 10 outfield players had been involved in the move. It all started simply enough, but the fireworks began when Gerson passed to Clodoaldo.
Nem Clodoaldo start de carnaval. Dribble 1, 2, 3, 4. Clodoaldo gave the ball to Rivelino on left side. Rivelino gave pass to Jairzinho on the left side, and Paquete was there. Paquete left his position and followed Jairzinho. And it was totally free that side. We knew that.
So Carlos Alberto, fit, young, well prepared, 5 months physical training. He was flying.
I was there resting because 3 minutes to the end of the game, I say, in the altitude, I say, no, let me wait the end of the game here, breathe. But when Jairzinho close to the middle and gave the ball to Pelé, then I start to run.
When Pelé receives this ball, he stops. He's so lucid. He's thinking, where shall I put this ball? It was a considered move, not one of instinct.
And I shouted at Pelé, Carlos Alberto is coming, Carlos Alberto, shouting and pointing at him.
The goal was a little detail, but the kind of play, since the defensive line, this was great, in my opinion. But I was lucky because I scored the goal.
Yes. This is great stuff. They seem to take it in turns to give an exhibition. Jairzinho, number 7. Pelé. Up comes Carlos Alberto on the right. And it's goal! Oh, that was delightful football.
It was a fantastic game. We'd done fantastic things. It was like the peak, the pinnacle of our achievements.
When the final whistle blew, Italy had been comprehensively beaten 4-1. But it wasn't the score that mattered. It was the way they'd won. Winning established the greatness of Brazilian football once and for all. Winning gave the whole country an escape from the horrors of dictatorship. And winning meant Brazil could keep the trophy that had come to mean so much to her football, her people, and her national identity.
I could have ended up completely naked. So it was a mixture of unbelievable happiness, which was fantastic, and panic, thinking, what if the police arrive and security arrive? I could go down in history.
Em pânico ali, se não chegasse a polícia ou seguranças, eu teria ficado.
What a headline! Footballer strips naked as Brazil win World Cup.
Nu na final da Copa, totalmente nu no centro do campo.
Over the decades, they'd invested so much in this cup that winning it outright was so sweet. Carlos Alberto couldn't resist kissing the tiny trophy.
I don't know. I don't know. This was my reaction, first reaction. I never thought before to do that, but when I received, maybe because the trophy is so beautiful. It's so not a big trophy, but so important.
The victory was a ray of hope for millions suffering under an oppressive regime.
What happened after the World Cup is that the country hugged itself. That's the main image I have from that cup. Not of the football, but of the sense of community. When you see how football can provoke this sense of brotherhood, you realize that it's somehow possible to transform the society you live in.
Happier days would indeed lie ahead for Brazil as a nation, and the football team just powered on. They went on to win the World Cup again in 1994, beating Italy once more, and again in 2002, defeating Germany. But it was the golden team of 1970, the only team in history to win the Jules Rimet Trophy outright, that bound the name of Brazil to the World Cup forever.
Next week, how France's multiracial squad succeeded where every other French team had failed, winning the World Cup 68 years after another Frenchman, Jules Rimet, first created it. That's next Sunday's World Cup story at 9 here on BBC Two. It's Comedy Next tonight and Appraisal Time with David Brent in the office.